Before the video begins, I do want to let you know I do stream on Twitch, so if you want to catch me live, you can check me out there. But anyways, back to the video. Man, oh man, oh man, what is happening to Activision, Treyarch, and to all of these other people working on COD? You know, I still remember when I first played my first ever Call of Duty. It was on the iPod, and I played Call of Duty World at War Zombies. And then from there, I played Modern Warfare on a console. That was my first Call of Duty on a console ever. Loved it. I loved the campaign, loved the multiplayer, loved the Spec Ops, the survival game mode. Loved it. So being a longtime COD fan and seeing what it has evolved into, it really sucks, but it's expected after all of the nonsense slop they've been dropping and their business decisions that they've been doing. Because it's not a surprise to anybody. Everybody has. This is very. This is in the public eye now. Activision and the people that work on Call of Duty are very greedy. There's no denying that. With their prices bump ups, the prices of skins, the different things that they've added into Call of Duty, it's no surprise that they just want money. And the reason I also say that is because all of the games they've been putting out, it just feels like the same copy and paste that it was before. Like for example, Black Ops 7. No joke, I was I was just browsing through YouTube and I saw this clip. I was like, "Oh, that looks like Call of Duty Mobile." I clicked on the video. I haven't read the title yet. I read the title. It says Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Like you're telling me this.
Maybe it's just me.
That's it.
Doesn't look like Call of Duty Mobile? Like, do they not feel embarrassed of what they're putting out and the feedback that they're getting from the community? Longtime fans of the games they've been putting out? Like, are they not ashamed? I say that like as if they would care. They clearly don't care. And it shows with the sloppiness of the games that they're producing nowadays. Because Black Ops 7 is an actual slot fest. It's an actual joke of a game. The visuals look like Call of Duty Mobile, like I said before, and it's just a copy and paste from the other games. The mechanics are still the same as BO6, the Omni movement. The AI is stupid as fuck if you play the campaign. They literally have Stormtrooper aim. They can't hit you if you're standing right in front of them. The the saddest thing, in my opinion, is how they butchered the story mode. Because they said it was a continuation from BO2, like 10 years. I think it said it passed. And it sucks because they just butchered the characters. Bro, they make if you're playing if you decide to play the campaign, they put you in a lobby where you have people that can join you, and you have the option to put no fill or fill. Now, you weren't able to do this in other Call of Duties. If you launched the campaign in old Call of Duties, if you launched the campaign, then it would put you inside the campaign. It wouldn't put you in a lobby so your friends could join you. So it was a co-op experience. They had, granted, they had other story campaign ones where you could play co-op, but the only one I seen, and this is the only one I seen, was the Dead Ops in BO3. That was the only one I saw. But if you're playing the campaign, you're going, you're playing it solo, and when you do launch into the campaign, if you want to pause, you can't. It's like when you play online and you pause and it just gives you the main menu, but everything in the background is still moving. It's completely and utterly stupid. And not to mention the entire screen is just filled with nonsense. Like why is there a mini map, your abilities, your health bar, your person, the armor you have, and then you're getting notifications that something leveled up? It's it's so unimmersive. Like how can you get immersed to that? That it's like it's literally made for ADHD people. People that can't have that need something on their screen in order to enjoy a game. And something needs to be happening on their screen for them to be uh hooked. They need something happening on their screen to get hooked. And that's just one of the problems with the campaign. Now, the actual campaign, the story. Oh my god, I don't know who directed it, but they need to stick with like children books, bro, cuz this story is hot, but they make Mason they make him into a schizo. It's literally a schizo trip for Mason. But that's if you're playing solo, cuz if you're solo and you have no buddies with you, the three squad members that are with you through the campaign aren't there because you don't have any other players playing with you if you're playing solo. So like in cutscenes, they're all there, but when you play solo, they all disappear. Now this is my theory, right? My theory is Mason is actually like 80 years old in a retirement home, and this motherfucker is having schizo trips. Cause dog, why is he fighting a giant? Why is he fighting a giant monster? But when I first saw the mission where you're fighting the giant monster, I genuinely thought that was like Call of Duty Zombies, and people were just like trolling and saying, "Oh, this is the actual campaign for BO7." And I actually looked at the the campaign, and it was actually inside the story game. Now, granted, people will probably say, "Well, he was drugged. Everything was a hallucination." But brother, he was hallucinating with his boys, his squad, and they were all fighting together. This is actually just a clown fiesta. Now, that's just a campaign. The campaign is, but I don't know. They were probably smoking crack or something. Now, as for the multiplayer, I'm pretty sure the only reason they added old maps was to try to get the OG players hooked again, because they for sure lost the old Call of Duty players and they just wanted to get their attention again. But yeah, they added multiple BO2 maps, and I think they added other old maps. I just can't remember right now because I genuinely cannot give a fuck. I just looked at the shit I needed to look at, and I was gone. The Everything is still the same. The calling cards, yeah, the calling cards they're getting called out on because bro, what is this? Dog, this is AI. This is Studio Ghibli AI. I'm pretty sure people were saying that. Now this is what people were saying, that they cut the people that make the calling cards. They cut them and used AI. This is what they were saying, and I believe that because bro, this is some shit you would see at a Facebook post, a Facebook mom post. It's just embarrassing from these people, man. They dead ass have no shame. Now that's just the campaign. I mean that's just the mission. The multiplayer. That's just the multiplayer. Now the zombies. I don't think they changed anything. I think zombies is still the same. Obviously they tweaked some other shit, so like it feels different, but it's still the same thing. Zombies is zombies. Zombies do what zombies do. I will say they did. They do have Dead Ops Arcade, which is a plus. You can never go wrong with Dead Ops Arcade. That's an all-time classic. I love Dead Ops Arcade. But again, I could go on and on, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because this game is probably gonna sell quite a bit. Because look at Vanguard. Vanguard was arguably the worst Call of Duty they made, and it was the lowest selling one, but they still got 30 million off of it. And Call of Duty knows that these people are gonna keep buying these games and feeding into what they're putting out, and they're just gonna make it the same next year or the a few years later. It's just they're just gonna keep putting the same game out because they know that these people are still gonna buy it and they're gonna make profit off of it. Because it's an endless cycle. Because these people don't care. They genuinely don't care. They'll buy the new game, play it for like a few. Oh, bro, this game sucks. Go back to the old Call of Duty, and then when the new Call of Duty drops, they're gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll buy it. They buy it. Same thing, same process. So nothing will change. People are still gonna buy this absolute slop from this greedy ass company, and that's just the world we're gonna live in, and is probably gonna be the future of gaming, because it's just a cycle. But honestly, all that's all I wanted to talk about. This game is an actual embarrassment to the Call of Duty franchise. Butchered it, slaughtered it. It sucks. But don't take anything too serious, and have a great rest of your day.